Hello everyone, this is Cheryl. Welcome to my channel. Let's make a folio together. The bones of one, the skeleton. I have one here that I have done. I made it from a file folder. And so I'm just going to jump on here and make one so you can see how I did it. There's many ways to make a folio, but I just sat down and started folding and cutting, and this is what I ended up with. And I love how it is because I have pockets here and pockets here, but I could cut them off if I decided to change it and do something different. You could do flip downs, all that kind of stuff. You could do flip pockets on the front, anything you want, So let's just do one and see what comes out this time. So this is an old file folder from when I was cleaning out my file drawer. So 8 inches or 8 1/4, 8 1/2, that's about as long as you want it, really. And so I made a little mark here, and I'm just gonna fold it up in half, okay? Or not in half, but fold it up at that line just to get started. Okay, so now I have this. And wow. So I'm thinking a file folder is always my go-to because it's just easy. It's always like the right size to work with, So on my other one, I folded this over. And I want to fold it over so that it's still got some size to it in the middle, but I have a nice side thing here. Now, I don't like this on here. You could leave that on there. You could leave it on there. Maybe I will leave it on there this time. I don't know. But anyway, I have this folded. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Now, this is funky looking, so I'm going to fold it over. And I'm just eyeballing it, as you can see. I'm not measuring anything, but if I was going to measure it, it's going to end up being about almost 3 1/4. Yeah, 3 1/4, this way. So now I don't want all that on there. So I'm going to cut it off. And I don't know how my cutting is going to be. It might be rubbish. Okay, so I can straighten that up on the on my other thingy, my my paper cutter. And I think I'm going to take this off of there. I don't want all that. You could leave it on there if you prefer it. Make a tab out of it, hang something from it. I don't know. I ain't gonna do that. Okay, now up here, so there it is. So it looks pretty good. You really have to give it a good press with your bone folder or the back of your scissors. Now, I don't think I want this piece here, so I'm gonna cut that right out. I think that's what I did on the other one, because it's going to cut down on some bulk. And I can make a side tuck out of this or whatever. And then because this is going to be pockets, to make it not bulky, I'm going to cut just a sliver of a triangle. Okay, so I just cut and it looks like that, just took it out of there. You can see that way when I go to fold it, it just folds nice. It's not as bulky there. That would be a lot of bulk there. And I'm going to do the same here, just in case I want to keep this as a pocket. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep this little one on the end here. as a pocket or not. I might end up cutting it off also, but for now, and I think I'll make it shorter because it's got that funky thing there, and I don't know if I like that. So I could also do like a fold over pocket, and this would be a little pocket with something behind it. You know what I mean? You can do all kinds of things, flips and flip ups, flip downs. My cutting here is kind of garbage today. Rubbish. But anyway, see how quickly that went? And like I said, I'm going to straighten this up. I don't know where I put my cutter. Here it is. So I'm going to cut it and make it straight. Just a sliver to straighten it up. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. There we go. Whoops. Okay, so now it's straight. And there we go. And see that? Now, you can also, in these folios, this type of folio, you can also sew a little signature in here. Because see how this is nice and wide here? That would make a cute signature. I'm going to cut a little more off of this. It doesn't look the same as the other side. That's what happens when you eyeball things. You could sew a signature in here. So you'd have a few pages, not like a big journal or anything, but just a few pages. Plus you would have your pockets and your flips or whatever you do on these sides. And this would fold over like this. And this folds over like this. And then it goes like that. And then whatever kind of closure you want. Look at that. It's awesome. And of course, you may have to snip and straighten just, you know, a hair here and there because, you know, you're eyeballing it. And so then at this point, you would cover with your papers, thinking it through about what you want to put where. And voila, you have a pretty nice folio. So, you know, you could do a skinny little something here and then tuck small pieces here. You can have your bigger pieces here. You can have something here, have a little flip over pocket attached and have something in that. And then when you flip it open, you've got something in this little pocket. I mean, you know, can make it really cute. So anyway, this was a really fast video, wasn't it? But it's so nice, and I'm thinking of making a folio. And also, I just want to show you something awesome before I go. Oh, so I saw someone do this, and I went looking. I couldn't find for a while. I couldn't find the right thing. But you know those washi stickers that we all buy? And they look frosted, you know, like this. And you have sometimes a hard time getting the back off, but it's a pretty little thing. And when you put it on, when you put the sticker on white paper, see how it shows up really nice? It's like, this is exactly like those ones that we buy off Amazon. So what I did was I went on Amazon and I bought this paper, and it's matte frosted clear sticker paper. The whole sheet, 8.5 by 11. And so I printed on the frosty side. This is the part back here that you peel off. So I'm going to fussy cut all my little flowers, you know, and here I have butterflies. I'm going to fussy cut my butterflies out. Look how cute they are. Look how cute they're going to be on like white paper. Is that cute or what? And then I'll have my own stickers using my own fussy cuts and stuff. These are strips, page edges that Anita Cox made as a digital, and I printed on it. And again, I'm going to cut the strips out, and I'm going to have my own washi, thick washi tape. And so you can make your own washi stickers, washi tape, out of whatever. You could print like a floral and then cut it into strips on your paper cutter, and you would have your own washi. You can cut it thin, you could cut it thick, whatever you want. And so you don't have to buy those packets and just settle for what they send you. You can use your fussy cuts and make your own stickers and washi. Oh my goodness. So just letting you know that I did get it on Amazon. I don't know the name, but if you look up matte frosted sticker paper, it will come up, and you get like, I don't know if it's 20 or 25 sheets. And so I can make my own, all the fussy cuts that I always have from digital kits and different things, and people that, you know, make flower fussy cuts and everything, pages of them. Now I can print them on this and have my own custom stickers. Ha! How cute is, how fun is that? How cute will it be? So anyway, folio, hope this helps you to make a folio. Stickers and washi. You can make your own custom. Oh, I love that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and even share it, because that will help me to get my channel going. If I ever get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a pretty nice giveaway. So, but it's been a long time, and I know that I'm not on here as often as I want to be. But I'm trying to get back to it. Life happens sometimes with grandkids and all kinds of things. So anyway, this is it for today. Have a great crafty day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.